I'm Tom Ryan, the mayor of the city of Blaine. I've been an elected official in Blaine for 30 years. And I guess we're going to talk today about some new business or things that have happened in the last month or actually longer. And one of them is we have $4 million on about a $7 million project on the 105th Avenue, which runs the length of the National Sports Center, partially some on airport land. But we're $3 million short, and we asked for the state legislature to help us with that cost. And it's the first bonding request that Blaine's ever made. But anybody that drives 105th Avenue knows that it's shot, completely wore out. So we'll see in 4 weeks whether we have it, and if we don't get it, then I think the city's going to have to move ahead and do blacktop, re-blacktop the road, narrow it up a little bit, and then just get it done. Because we can't wait another year. The road's turning to gravel right now, so we've got to do that. One of the other issues there that we've been working on a lot, and obviously since February, is the water issue. And we finally got one of our final reports on what happened and what we're doing to fix it. And it's a long survey report that we got, and I think they've done a great job of putting it together. Some of it is going to take time to put it together because there's, I would imagine a couple $100,000 worth of changes that we have to make to that system. And from the comments from the engineers, that they said we were no worse or better than any city that they've seen. We're okay as far as that. So there's the SCADA system's got to be upgraded, and showed us where we made some mistakes and different things. But we'll work along with the engineers and control systems over here that'll help us with those issues, and hopefully we get them resolved so that it never happens again, because it can't. But we pretty much know what happened, and it was kind of it's things you don't expect, but for 30 years that I've been here, we've never had any issue with water. But I think it's repaired, and I think we're going to get it all up to where it should be. Harley-Davidson was in here last week and pulled their permits. They're moving from 85th Avenue. It's a beautiful building, and I don't think it's going to have any negative effect. We tried to show the neighbors that it's going to be great. And business people own motorcycles right now, and they come in for repairs, and any testing or repairs will be done inside the building, so there's no noise or any interruption. But pretty excited about that one. And we have new townhomes coming on Lexington, just north of 95th or 85th Avenue. That was county-owned property, and it was kind of a weird layout on that property. It was real narrow. So we're going to do townhomes there, and those we just approved. This park is owned by 64,000 people. It isn't owned by a neighborhood or myself or anybody. It just belongs to the people. So we have to adjust to that and know that it's going to be, in a lot of ways, I think, better than a golf course. A golf course is open, similarly like this is, but golf courses can be sold and developed. This will never be developed. So you'll be able to look at this for life. And during the process, of course, we found out that the watershed district was going to clean the ditch, which means they're going to remove trees. And they'll be taking them, at the meeting they said one side, but the truth is they're going to take them on both sides. And they're going to take 15 feet on each side. Whatever's there is going to go. So on this north end, it's going to be quite a few trees coming out of there, but that's their rule. They're their separate government agency, and they want to do it. Body cameras are very soon, and of course, I don't know how many people know it here yet, but our chief is leaving here in June, the end of June, our chief. And we've just swore in 2 more officers, and we have 3 more in training right now. They put together this new site, and it's going to be, instead of overloading in an emergency like a tornado or the water issue we had, instead of overloading 911, they can connect on this thing, and you can get a response to your cell phone, to your computer, whatever you want. You can get it whatever way you want. So it's instant. So when we have an issue, and when we had the 2 tornadoes, they were isolated in one part of town, but a water issue affects everybody. So it's whether it was homeland security or whatever, we can activate fast. Farmers markets have been inside, and they're going to move outside after this, and I think they're going to be selling. I'm not sure. I'm sure it'll be towards the end. It'll be more farmer issues like corn and whatever they sell, but these are more only preserves and things that have been inside, and I think it's going to move outside. And this year with the World Fest, that's going to be a little different this year. So that'll change, and of course the summer concerts are starting. And people really enjoy that, and I never knew that it was that much, but they come here with their lawn chairs and they love it. We do one once in a while at Aquator, and so I'm looking forward to that. And of course the USA Cup, Supposedly this year is supposed to have somewhere around 1,200 teams. I think it was 1120 last year. So it's going to be crowded. You know, my goals are trying to, I want to clean up what we got, make sure that this environmental park is in operation, and to get through all the searches for our people. We have to have a terrific police chief and public works director. That's key. We haven't had the director there for 3 years, and you can't operate that way. And the police chief is key, and we've had terrific ones here over the years. But it's been a busy and kind of an exciting time for Blaine.